Oh, welcome back to Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. My name is Diablo, and today, well, for the first time in a very long time, I've actually been able to do some research, to do some work ahead of time, to do something that I haven't been able to do in a very, very long time. Trying to figure out if what we are doing is actually correct. Archangel says, hey Diablo, just dropped by to say, hey, stay up late. Have a great stream. See you around. Well, see ya, Archangel. Have a good night's rest. I've squished it today, says Dotmater. Well, first of all, good morning, Dotmater. And I see that you have squished my icons. Very nice. That sounded more just... Never mind. Never mind. Focusing on the game. Focusing on the game. So... I have indeed built this out, checked to see that it produced enough stuff, and then figured out how to stick it to what we already had. So let me show you that, shall I? Now, first things first, obviously, I'm not going to be, because I already know that the design of this works, I'm not going to... be actually test building this today, because the entire point of this is that we save some time, yes? So, wait for the save. Oh, poop. I actually need to change the settings on that. I set it to 2 minutes because I was playing something else, and yeah, let's not do 2 minutes, because then we're gonna get interrupted a lot, which was nice for what I was doing, but it's not nice when I'm doing this. So we finish this, something like that. Okay, I can already take this away. No, well, kind of. Let it be just for now. I've just discovered this name, Star. Ever heard of it? Well, if it's Star, then I can't have heard of it, because I don't know what that means. Alright, we do one... oh, wait, I was going to ghost build that, wasn't I? Yeah. Wow. Let's try that again. Shift, thank you. Alright, here we go. That one goes out here. I can copy this row, just... to stick that out here. Is that the same? Yes, it is. Good. I have tested this, like I said, and yellow arms will work for input, both input and output. So, shapes.io. Yep. Played it on stream even, Jacob. Played it on stream. So, I do know it, and... yeah, because it's a link. I think because it's a link, because there's a .io in there, it blurs or takes out the link part. But I have played it on stream even, so I found it interesting to start. Like the first, what is it? Yeah, 12 levels or so is interesting. After that, it just becomes a little bit more time-consuming than anything else, which I wasn't a fan of. So I played it a couple of times, and then I quit. 1, 2, 3. So I've also obviously flip it over, calculated the amount of stuff, or the amount of rows that I needed, and this is kind of overkill. But then again, so is this, because when I had all of this running at full bore, I was getting 4,800, around 4,800 red engines per minute, where I only need 36. So I've got about 1,200 overkill, which is fine, because we're not going to be able to input enough. How do I put this? The materials that I've assigned to this area is probably not going to be enough to fulfill all of these machines. So we're probably going to get closer to the actual number of output that we want or that we need, because we probably won't be able to satisfy everything. So a little bit overkill here is fine. Like I said before, we're doing this based on, we're building this based on maximizing input usage and not on output usage. So we're not satisfying all the machines, we're satisfying the stuff that we are, the amount of stuff that we can put in. Does that make sense to anyone? It does to me. I hope it does to anyone else. Now, the benefit of building it this way is that because we flipped this thing over, we have an output at the top here, but an output at the bottom here, right? These lower three have low output, or wait, no, these are high outputs, sorry, and these have low outputs. I turned that around, but that's okay. The benefit of building this the way it is that my output for my yellow engines now actually aligns with the input of the red engines on both sides. So, then I thought, okay, so I need fluids, I need lube, obviously, for red engines, which is going to come from the outside. It's not going to be that big of a deal, but I also need green chips beside these engines. So I thought, well, I can't just stick this into here, because that would obviously not allow me to have any green chip input. So how can I do this? Well, can I go from the front, which that's going to be awkward with these belts here and maybe not look so nice, you know. With all the other setups, we have had a left and right set side where we then side load into, but this is a completely different build. Because it's so tiny, we don't need any more, so we don't need to do an up and down or a left and right or whatever. So it's kind of hard to stuff those in from this side. I could have done a weave this way for the green chips, and then a weave this way for the engines, obviously. That would not have been a problem, but I thought, you know, that's not going to look nice. That's just not going to look nice. Am I going to make every single line separate? No. So we're going to keep a close-knit line of belts going in, and we are definitely going in from this side. However, I have found a solution that would still allow me to stick this onto this. Boop. Oh, shoot, I can't do that just yet. I need to remove this. Like so. Now we can stick this boop, onto there. But now, how do I get my stuff in? Well, as you can see, there's lots of room in here. So what I'm going to do, and we don't need to go up or down with this design, so I can do stuff out here, which means I can do the following. I can have a I can have a 8-belt balancer. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I put it, so I'm going to put it here. Really? It's been 10 minutes already? Jeez. Did it not? Okay, fine. We only need 6 inputs, so these ones are dead. Yes. And then what we do is we do the following. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, sorry. So that's the way it's going to go, but this is going to go here. Yes, and now I should have enough room to do the following. Boom. Nice. First one done. Obviously, this still needs a corner, but yeah, that's not really an issue. I'll just hand build that real quick. Why not? And again, we are working with maximizing utilage of what comes in and not maximizing the amount of factories that we have for output. So it's an input based. Because hand building is so 2019. It is though. Good morning, Mr. Riptide. Good morning. It is good to see you again, my friend. So we do this. This one obviously then skips to there because that one goes there. This one goes through. This one then becomes that one. Yes. Then we have a little bit of an issue because these are obviously double. So we do this and we make a little bit of a double-edged line here. Now, the benefit of having, yeah, I think this is correct. The benefit of having these be the other way around is that we can actually, nope, that was almost correct. That was almost correct. Did you see that? Almost. Is that we can kind of directly feed these last three into this belt without any worry, right? We don't need to do anything weird. Actually, I can stick just this onto. Oh no! Wait, no, it doesn't. No. That's why I did not do that, because it doesn't reach. We can just side load these because all the engines are being loaded onto the far end of the belt anyway. So that saves me a lot of hassle with making stuff work, and this just is better, I suppose. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on. Now that I thought about it some more, apparently I hadn't thought about this yesterday, I can just do that, can't I? Yeah, but I kind of don't like the jank of this having a hole here. I mean, this one's fine, right? Yeah, this one's fine. And this one will do as well. Except this one has a hole, which I really don't like. So can I sideload just one side? Well, I guess I can, because we're only going to be using one side, aren't we? Yeah, we're only going to be... I can sideload this. If you don't know, if you have an underground, the left hand... Yeah, if you have an underground like this, then the left-hand side will accept items off the belt below it, sideloading into it. But the right-hand side will not. That's closed off. So there you can do several tricks with that. But yeah, I don't need both sides of the belt going in. No, that will auto balance itself. Yeah. Maybe I should do some lane balancing because I am using only... Yeah. That is smart. Now that I've done this... Oh, and I like this better than what I had yesterday. And now it's still nice and compact, right? But what I'm going to do, because I do really like, or do think I really need at least some lane balancing. So I'm going to stick this one here. I'm going to stick some lane balancing gizmos in here. So we can have, because we are only using half a belt here, half a belt here, half, and half. The other halves are not going to be used. Hold on. Need to think about this. Let me think about this for a second. This one uses this side of the belt, left side of the belt. Okay, this one uses the right side of the belt. It'll auto balance. It'll auto balance. Never mind. Nipper, well, hello and good morning. I'm glad you are here. How are you doing? Okay, so this, it's got a little bit of a bump on the outside. I don't care. I mean, I guess I could. Should I do this belt balancer out here in line with all the other belt balancers? Maybe that's nicer, yeah? Then we don't have, yeah. For sure that's nicer. For sure that is nicer. So we're gonna definitely do that. Because then everything is still in line, and I like everything still being in line. Oop. My voice is bad? Why is my voice bad, sir? Or madam? I don't know. What is wrong with my voice? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Is it too low to sound static? Really? Let me, okay, let me listen to myself for a moment. Static? Really? Let me, okay. Nope. Sounds perfectly fine to me on the on Twitch. Sounds fine to Andrew as well. All right. Well, it's good to know. Good to know. Maybe there's something on your end. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Getting back to it, shall we? So now these are at least aligned. That is nicer indeed. So now that we've figured out that we can get those green chips in there and we can get the yellow engines and all of it together, obviously lube still needs to be connected, but we'll do that when we actually place it. I hear him too good. Thank you. There's a touch of echo, but nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's. I haven't got any of those pointy foam things that everyone uses. I will be getting some reduction in sound echo because I'm going to get somewhat of a cloth behind me, which should, cause it's quite a large room actually, so that should reduce the room size, quote unquote, and therefore the echo. So sorry, it was my end. Okay, not to worry, Nippin, not to worry. Always glad if somebody is concerned enough about the quality of my sound, or my picture, or anything, or my build, even, to mention it, right? So thank you for that, in any case. Okay, so all that's left to do now is get... Dun, dun, dun. Why do I have the 100 yellow engines? Oh, I must have produced those already. Never mind. I can dump those later. Steel we're already taken care of. We need to get gear wheels and pipes. Now, obviously we're going to feed those in from this side. It's not really that big of a deal. I did make a weave here. I truly don't think I needed to. That is the only thing, unfortunately, that I haven't tested. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't tested that yet. That could be a good... Shoot, I should have tested that. Why should I have tested that? Well, we have somewhat of a large area here that we can utilize to build those things, because we only need like less than 2 belts of gear wheels and less than 2 belts of pipes, and they both build really, really fast. So we don't need a lot of factories to get that production going. However, if we can reduce the input line to only one input line and then have a combining station up in front, like we've had before, that would save me a lot of room, right? Cool. So, that being said, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to save this game over testing environment. There we go. I'm going to load the one that I made yesterday. Give me a moment. Takes a while. So I can actually test that, because if we know that to be true, that gives us a lot more room to work with. Because I don't have to have 2 of these things set up, right? In fact, wait, I already tested it. I forgot about the steel input. Hang on. Never mind, I forgot about the steel input. It's not 2 because of pipes and gear wheels. It's 2 because of pipes and gear wheels on one and steel on the other. Never mind. See, it's working perfectly. And if we look at production here, you can see, whoops, 1 minute. We are about 1,200 over the mark that we need to reach, so it's all fine. All right, cool. Now that we know, sorry about that, we'll go back to our actual testing environment and continue. Ta-da-da-da-da. I'm glad I checked though, because that gives me some peace of mind. Although it does mean that I can't actually escape the 2 thingy input. Now, what we can do and what we will do is we'll have an 8-belt input on this side. Is it on the same level or is it below? It's below, okay. So this is still in line with this, huh? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll do 8 belts of this all the way around and then stick them in here. So we can do the combining here and just go in straight from the end. But this way the inputs, the outside inputs that we get are clearly marked on the outside and they are lined up. So I would like to have 8 belts, please. This one, thank you. Nope, other way around. Whee! And there we go. Nice. So we get an 8-belt corner. Yes, I'm lazy. Don't care. I got these blueprints for a reason. Do I go straight on or do I... No, I'm going to go straight on because that's doable. Yeah, we've got plenty of room for everything else. Now, I want to have the combo on the blue one, obviously, because the combined line needs more speed. And the entire thing doesn't need... Wait, did I not build this with... Oh, no. Hee. Shoot. Okay. Let's fix that. Oops. Doesn't work. Okay, cool. I forgot to input... Where's the engines? I forgot to input these things. So now I get to copy this. Make one row of this. Paste. There we go. Copy that row. I have to change the last one, but that's okay. If I just delete... Nope. What did I just do? Oh, I can't do that anymore. I have to do it like this now. Oh, now I've got 2. Fine. If I just delete these things, that should... Nope. That should save me some time, at least. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Blibbity. Blubbity. Bloop. Fixed the problem. Cool. Right. Where was I? Anyway. Steel inputs. Yes. Something. Belts going up. I don't know what I was saying, but it was probably very interesting. Anyway. Let's go. Oh, right. This one ends up there. And you go... Whoops. There. Nice. Wait. How do I have... Oh, no. I made a mistake. Obviously, we only need 6 inputs because we only have 6 rows. We don't have the actual 8 rows. Problem solved. Oops. There we go. Problem solved. Not a big deal. And the last one goes not there, but there. Now we get to figure out... Look at that. So nice. Alright, now we get to figure out how we're going to combine these and how we are... Oh, right. Did I not make a... I need to check something real quick. I think I did. Yes! Lane balancer with A-B correction. Nice. So, for any of you who don't know what this actually does, I'm just going to try and centrify this. That's a word. I just made it one, okay? like this. For anyone who doesn't know what this exactly does, this is a little contraption that combines actually two contraptions. So the first part makes sure that you input one belt, stuff, but you divide that evenly on two belts, on halves of two belts. That's not a proper sentence. And the other input gets put onto the other side of that same belt. So you get full throughput of your inputted material onto two belts instead of, whilst you would normally, side load like this, it'll only use the actual half a belt and the other half would just stand still and not be used because the left, in this case, left side of the belt precedes the right side, so it gets to fill it up first, so the right side doesn't get to do anything. This way, you use both sides equally of the input belt, and it's much more efficient. The second half of this is, of course, when you do the first bit, you sideload here on the, let's call it the bottom half, but you sideload here on the top half. So once you actually output this, they are mirrored of each other, right? So A goes in here, product A goes bottom, product A goes top, and B goes in here, product B goes on top, but product B here goes on bottom. So they're mirrored. Now, if you want to put that through a belt balancer so you can have equal distribution, you need to make sure that they're no longer mirrored. That's what this contraption does. And I see that I need to correct it a little bit, just for aesthetics. Me, I do not know. Well, in that case, I'm explaining it for you, Mr. Riptide. So what this does is it undoes that mirror. So you get product A, like I said, on the bottom here. It goes through, stays on the bottom here, right? But product A here was on the top. We don't want that. So what do? We use the trick that I just spoke about with the undergrounds. Product A now goes on top, goes to the splitter, which means it gets put on two belts. The lower half, it gets, it's the top, so it gets blocked, right? We can only, with side loading onto a underground, we can only input stuff on the open side. So this gets blocked. However, on the other belt, the second belt, we use the reverse of that, and we see that product A gets loaded into, side loaded onto this underground, goes over here, and goes to the other side, the bottom side of this belt. We do the same with product B on the underside. It goes to the top side. This is why this is confusing and why I wanted to change that. I wanted to do this for all of them. So it makes it a little bit more clear. So now what we have is we had A on the on the top side, but because of what we do here, we have A on the bottom, which is exactly what we had here and what the output was from here. So now they're exactly the same, which means we can actually put that through a belt balancer because splitters do not change the side the material is on. It changes the belt the material is on, but not the side. So belt balancers can now be used because we don't actually change sides anymore. Hopefully that was clear. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll make do, right? We'll make do. And I don't mean the morning moist on grass. Not that kind of dew. Oh, I only need 3 of these. Why am I making so many? Because we need 6 inputs, so we got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we only need 3. 3? No! Boo! 3 is hard to come. No, actually, that's fine. I get it with my limited knowledge of Factorio. That is okay, man. That is okay. Well, if you get it, then I did my job correctly. Thank you very much. We need to Oops. Whoa, no. Oh, no. Everything's going to shit. Let's do this again. So this is now centered. We want to have a belt balancer in front of this. Yeah, I think we do. In that case, let's just assume that our center is here. That, ooh, no. That you... No, we need one space. We need at least one space. So this one goes here because we want to jump here. And when I say jump, I obviously mean underground, right? Like so. You know what? That might be the first thing I need to do anyway. Underground. There we go. That one goes there. I'm gonna... Alright, cool. Yeah, yeah. Very nice, very nice. And you go... Chavez. Ow, my finger. So the next one, 1, 2, 3. So we can cut it off right here. Oops, those are going the wrong way. So we can cut it off right here. Actually, we can cut it off right here if we wanted to. And then have a belt balancer right here. Nope, because that, yes, nope, no. We need one space. We need, nope, that's not the one. We need one space because otherwise we're side loading the last splitter and we don't want to do that because now we can do, I misaimed that, didn't I? Try that again. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this. See, now we're not side loading this last output onto this belt as well. Doesn't really matter, but it just, I don't like the look of it. That's basically what it comes down to. So we go here, we go into here, and we go from there into, oop, wait for it. 10 minutes goes so fast though. Is that 10 minutes? Let me check. Seriously, let me check. 10 minutes, yeah. Never mind. 10 minutes goes fast. I don't like it. Flip that over, best mod ever, and just go like this, and it also automatically fits. Now, this, I also need to leave one room, but now we can use this. We need 1, 2... wait, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3. I think we can get away with only 3. And I'm doing this 4. I needed 4. I knew it. Dang it. Let me try that again. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of that one extra gap here. And I'm doing this before anything else, because this will allow me to see what I'm actually, what room I'm actually left with if I have to build all of this in between, right? Because we're going to lose some room to that. Now we still have nearly a screen width of room to build, so it should be all right, but we're getting awfully close to our smelting area, which, by the way, is way too big for what we're going to do here. Remember, we only need like less than 2 belts of gear wheels, and we need less than 2 belts of pipes. So these factories are going to be teeny tiny compared to everything else we've built, right? So we don't need that much room, but still, we need to keep this in mind. This is quite a monster already, right? I can actually, no, I was right. I can actually shove it up 1. So it was here. I can actually do this. Nice. I like it. Yeah. Way too big. Bites his tongue. It's never too big. Can you get out of here? Factorio too big. How dare you even suggest such a thing? Right. We need to build gear wheels, right? We need to build gear wheels. Right. I need this. I need that. I need gear wheels and stat. That rhymed. How much? 4. All right. And every half second, right? Yeah, every half second. So I need tons of iron being inputted into this thing. So I don't think we can make it really big. I'm going to go for the standard build and we'll see if that breaks anything. So how much do I actually need? I don't really know. I need to check my calculations, which are here. Always nice. And they tell me that I need at least, well, let's say 2,000. So how much can one machine produce? I left for a moment. I noticed. I'm glad you are back, Mr. Riptide. I'm glad you are back. I placed those in the wrong position. Shoot. So we're only getting iron input, so I don't need to worry about anything else. I am going to do 3 arms because I probably am going to need them. I'm also not going to go for yellow arms this time. For obvious reasons, might I say. I might say. And we are going to do this. And we are going to input some iron. And we're going to see how well this fares. I don't have any iron. There we go. 1 iron coming up. Thank you very much. We'll use our spawn belt mod. Should we not get power first? Sir, you've got no power. I've got all the power. There we go. Right. Let's just check it out. First off, are you working constantly? Seems alright to me. But we also need to do this. So that makes it a little bit slower, but more production. What is our production right now? 84. Seems, whoa! It used to produce so much more. Wait, what did I do? Seriously? Is this maybe not the right position to do? Oh, I see. Whoops. That helps. Look at that. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. What's our production now? 600. Yeah, that's a tiny difference in production. Just a tad. So what's our average? I need to wait the minute, right? But we're at 5x. So the minute is a little bit less, so that's good. We don't actually reach 5x, do we? No, we reach 2x, but still, it's only 30 seconds then, and I've already talked that much. So we're on an average of 600, and let's say 680. I'm going to round that up. 680. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, I need about 3 of these. Wait, what? That can't be right. Only 3? Well, I'd make it 4, obviously. This is being eaten constantly, though, so I don't think I can actually just go like this. Oops. Because I don't think this will be working. Yeah, this will never be working. Well, if I do 4, where 1 is not perfectly working all the time, that might get us to the 2,000 that we need. It looks... It feels not enough, yeah? It feels not enough. So we're at... Yeah, we're at 950. So we're just below 2,000, and we only technically need 1,800. I mean, the more I can produce, right? I've got. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I've got so much iron incoming I don't, and this is so tiny. I'm gonna make one of these for each. Whoa, my robots are off. For each input here. Now I know there's half inputs. Shoot, there's half inputs. Shoot, so I only need 3 actually. So if I make 6, because I've got like a billion iron coming in, right? I can do this all day, every day. This one doesn't actually do anything, does it? Come on, put the last one in. Yeah, now it's a little bit faster. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. No, that doesn't really make a difference. I didn't think it would, by the way, because it wasn't able to keep up as it was. So it's not going to be able to keep up even more now because it's faster. Oh, and they're not powered even. So even if I do this, it makes them faster, but it also makes it wait longer, right? So I think I'll just do 3 of these. Missing bottle beacons, yes, thank you very much. But because it was already not keeping up, I didn't think that would matter. And apparently it doesn't. So, but how do I do... Meh, say meh. Well, technically this is more than we need. Like, way more than we need. So, that's what the calculations tell me. So, that's what I'm going to go with. And you know what? If it turns out it's not enough, I can always just... Look at how much space I have and how tiny this thing is. I can always just stick a few on, right? And combine some belts. So, can we make this... touch everything? Yes, we can. So we don't need to even worry about that. If I do... Nice. Okay, I'll just do that. I'll just do that. Because reasons. I don't know. Sure. That's fine. So we copy this. La-di-di. Actually, we don't. We copy this. Loop. And then we do that one. That one. Robots are off. Good. So now we've got our 3 inputs for this thing. We need to know where to stick it, but we'll figure that out once we've designed the pipe machine. And maybe we can do a top and bottom and just combine... I don't know. Mr. Riptide has a good question. I'm watching for a while now, not only today. What is your goal? Good question. Let me, for anyone who is interested and does not know, refresh that goal and kill... Andrew, whilst you may be right, it is not my intention to kill the game. But I'm probably going to do that anyway. Alright, so what is my goal? My end goal is wreck the game, indeed. Break the game. No, my end goal is the following. I want to have a SPM of 8,000 signs per minute, right? 8,000 SPM. The way to do that, or the way I've chosen to do that, is to give each color of science their own setup. And I have some restrictions in what I can and cannot do. So, first things first. Like I said, every color has its own area, right? Its own factory. This giant purple thing that you see here is the ghost build of the design for yellow science only. Yes, this entire thing is yellow science only. And it's not done because we're going to have some steel below here as well. So it's giant. This tiny thing you see here is the ghost build for black science. This factory that you see here is red, and this thing is green science. Now, you miss, obviously, blue and purple. I have ghost built them in the same area, and this is a testing environment, so I just removed them and started using the same area because I had already filled in all the lakes and removed all the biters from this area, which makes it a little bit easier to test build. Now, the way that I have, some of the restrictions that I have are, 1, tracks can unless unavoidable, never cross each other. Again, unless unavoidable. Every color is self-sustaining and can only have inputs of raw materials. So raw copper ore, raw iron ore, oil, uranium if needed, but I don't think there's no place that we need raw uranium. Coal, stone, anything you can basically mine in the game as a raw material. It will be processed on site and then made into products. I think that's basically it. And what I'm trying to get to is my train fall, as I call it. It's not a waterfall, it's a train fall. These 64 tracks are going to be separate inputs for each raw material for each color. So if you look at red, the first one goes in here. This just does iron for this setup. This copper, the second line, copper for the red setup. The third line, because those are in here as well, is the pickup line for the red science, which then gets transported somewhere I don't know yet. So what we should eventually end up being... So what should we... My words are not working. So what we should end up seeing eventually is that we have 64 lanes of train tracks going down with trains falling or moving downward on a regular basis, looking like rainfall or a waterfall of trains, trainfall, right? So that is what I'm going for. Now... I realized, no, let me reverse that. I did not realize how intensely huge my factory would become trying to do this. This was the furthest I had built my defenses, by the way, and we are way down here. So the train fall itself is kind of disappearing in the ginormity of the thing. But you know what? We'll see how it works. As I say, these trains are hard to see, but they are there. Look, they are there. But if you look at it from a distance where you would have to look because this science setup is so big, I'm kind of doubtful that you can see the train fall all the way down. But you know what? That's what we're doing. That's why we are doing it. And let's find out if we can either break the game or have a nice looking thing. So that is the end goal, sir. That is the end goal. Giant science setup. Where we are going to build a... I can show that, can't I? This is 4,000 labs being fed by 7 train stations. And we are going to be building 2 of those. Oh, right. And we're in expensive mode just to make it interesting. Indeed. Anyway, I might have made a mistake in that. Yeah. We'll find out. We'll find out, right? We'll find out if I made a mistake. So, next thing is pipes. Pipes. We want pipes. There we go. So, we want 2 iron plates every half second. Oh, this is easy. Right. Wait, does gear wheels actually spit out 2? Or 1? No, 1 gear wheel. Alright, 1 gear wheel every half second. So this is also... So they're basically the same speed. This is just less expensive. Okay. So, whoops. There we go. And, yeah, less expensive. About half as expensive. So we can do about twice as much. About twice as much in the same row. That makes sense, doesn't it? Kind of does to me. 1, 2. This also only takes iron, which is good. Blibbity. Bloop. Nope. 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 No. 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 This one. and that one. The original idea was 4K science, and then he had a brain fart and it doubled it. Yeah, that is not a lie. That was the original idea. I have no idea what I was thinking. I mean, even that would have been quite huge, but then... You know why I did that? I do know why I did that. Do you know why I did that? It's because I built red signs. I don't have a radar here, which is annoying. I built red signs first, and I built it to poop out 4K. And I thought, this thing is tiny. I've really underestimated how huge this thing is going to go. So, if it's this small, I might as well double it, right? Because I had 4K here, or rather, I was aiming for 4K here. But then I saw how small that was. I doubled it, and I still wasn't very impressed with the size of this. By the way, I'm gonna rebuild red because I'm extremely unhappy with the way this is not centered upon the rest of this build. So we're definitely changing that. But that's for way later. And yeah, this was centered upon the imaginary block that we were going to be using. But obviously those block sizes have yeah. This does not fit into this, right? So, so yeah, those have disappeared. So that's going to change. Probably, no, actually, I like this one. I'm going to keep the green as it is because I like the way it looks and I like the way that functions. But the red I might change. Anyway, that's why I said, okay, if it's this easy to go to 8,000 science per minute, I mean, let's do it for all the colors, right? So I did it for green, and that was okay. And then I did it for black, and I was like, okay, this is getting quite large. And then, yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. It's fun though. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, so let's imagine we do this. We need to input some iron. La-di-dee, la-di-da. Boom. Do we still have... No. There we go. One iron coming up. Oh, we need our spawn belts. Do we have... No. We need our num belt first. Actually, we need to build everything first. There we go. Right. Right. Let's see how well this does. This one's hardly doing anything. Maybe I should make these into 2 halves. Make it 6 and do the first 3 on top and the second 3 on bottom. This is already producing way more than I need, isn't it? Yeah. Jesus. Let's see. I need 4,000. I'm rounding up, by the way, by a large margin. I need 4,000 pipes. This is producing about 1,000. Nope. 1,200. Let's go to a minute. 1,300. So if I go to 4 of these, we have way too much. Okay, good to know. Is this building up? Yeah, this is building up stuff, isn't it? Well, it's also emptying out. But that's mostly because it's actually not getting enough stuff. This is actually good. No. I like this. I like this a lot. This is working on the... More is better indeed. This is working on the... the last one is working on the fringe of what this input can handle. Again, we've got a billion... Why can't I move? There we go. We've got a... Oops. Turn my robots off. We've got a billion possibilities incoming, right? We've barely scratched the surface. We use 3 here. We use 3 here. We've got 42 left over. So it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it is actually kind of ridiculous. I need to use this iron somewhere else because otherwise this is... Yeah, I would need to use this iron somewhere else. Maybe... Okay, this is... let me finish this. I've had a brain fart again. And I don't know if that's We'll see. Probably not. Okay, probably not. So, what were we doing? Right. So I like this. This is okay. If we do 3 times this, it is more than enough. 3 times? No, 4 times. Hold on. This is 3. Look at how these are not moving. Do you see that? Is this just... This is because of the slowness of the arm, isn't it? Oh no. Well, this one's not doing... Well, it's nearly keeping the belt full. No, it is not. It's not nearly keeping the belt full. It is keeping the belt full. Actually, if I do this... Oh, well, there's a tiny hole there. I don't know why. But yeah, that's ridiculous. We're not doing that. Okay. What's our production like now? Wait, how is it still the same? Well, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense that the production didn't go up. Because we're not inputting more stuff, right? We're at the maximum amount that we can produce with the input that we have, which is a full belt. And it doesn't matter how many factories I put down or how few. The maximum we can produce with one full belt of input is 1400. Now, what I am going to do is... Oh, no, I don't want to go to 3. I was going to take this last one away, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to, because 3 is a horrible number, right? So I could go to 2, and then make it 4 wide. Yeah, what does that do? If I do this... Wait for this to finish its production. Yeah. So now we only have these 2 producing. And it doesn't... It is not even... You know, it's a dip. Yeah, from 14 to 12. So it's 200 less. Which sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. So if I do this... And obviously this needs to be over here and not over here. Oops. I mean, look at that. It's still, it's not that bad. I can do 3 of these. Let's do 3 of these at least. And figure out... Whoa, that's not what I meant to do at all. Okay, so we've got 3 of these. That's 12. That's 3600. That is actually just below what we need, because we need 3750. So that's why I said 4000 with a wide margin of error. So I guess we'll have 4 of these. Yeah, I suppose we do 4 of these. Yep, let's do 4 of these. Let's do 4. Let's do 4. Okay, so now we've got 4 outputs for 3 of these inputs. That stinks. Which then in turn means I need to figure out the difference between those. Shoot. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What I'll do is I'll cut this. No. Hang on. Wrong buttons all the way, every day. I'll cut this. It's fine, you can build everything, I don't care. We replace this way, so we can actually do a center output here. So now we've got 2 outputs, right? Because we do the same over here. We put those 2 outputs into a 4-belt balancer, and we output 3 belts of that. for the 3 inputs that we have here. No, don't build everything, you dingleberry. I need to fix that in a moment. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This will work. This will work fine. So we flip this over. Dusty. No, I made a mistake. I need to flip this one over. Sorry about that. Like so. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, now we've got a second exit here. Like this, like so. And then we can actually... I can just build. Ah, okay. Meaning we need a double center. Why do we need a double center? Because otherwise we can't centralize shit upon it. Like this, for instance. Blippity bloop. Because these are 3 wide and not 4, so I need to make it an even number, like 6. So 2 of these to actually get this correct. Now, I hate having 3 inputs. Like with a passion, I hate having 3 inputs. Are my robots off? No. Go build. Here, because we built 6 here. Because that's always going to be lopsided. Now, it doesn't really matter for the gear wheels because we can build this fast enough and we only can build just the 3 outputs. But as soon as you need to build something else like this, more than 3, you are going to have to go from 4 to 3 or from 2 to 3, or it's always awkward, right? So what am I going to do about this? I'm going to, well, first we're going to do this. Give ourselves a little room to work with. See, and now the question is, which one do I cut? Do I cut the upper one or the lower one? It's always going to be a little bit lopsided, which is very annoying. I'm going to cut the lower one for now. It's like cutting off a finger. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Rotate this one round. And we get it divided evenly amongst all of them. Obviously both sides would be filled, so that's fine. I can no, I'm just gonna assume that works because we know that it works. If we copy this, no, don't cut it. If we copy this, right, we could indeed maybe do this, like so. Does that fit? It does fit. And we could do the gear wheels, maybe. Let's be careful about what we grab. This is fine. Ooh, I haven't centralized those yet. Because there's 3, so we can't actually centralize anything. You see, everything 3 is wrong. Everything 3 is wrong. Actually, can we not just do this, perhaps? I wish I could centralize upon this. That would be nice, but we can't. Well, we can if we do this. It would have been here. Everything's wrong. I mean, I'd like to do this, right? I'd like to do this just to have this sorted, but we can't sideload both of them, so... There's a reason that a house is made of 4 quarters and not 3 quarters. Yep. I guess we can do this though. Because this one just side loads directly into here, and this, whoops, can go music house. Ah, I see. This one needs to go there. This one needs to go there. Oops, 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 oops. Did not mean to real build that, by the way. These undergrounds need to be taken out as well. Like so. This underground goes in here, and this one goes in there, and this one, oops, goes in there. Okay, then you go straight down the rabbit hole. Like so, and you, sir, become, oops, become all too real. Let's look at how this actually looks, yeah? Wait for the save. 10 minutes gone already. Jeez. That's the wrong way around. That is absolutely horrifying. No way in hell that I'm doing that. Right. Cut this. At least get them lined up on the outside. Something. I stole too much, by the way. We'll have to make sure that I put that back. So we need to go one out at least, and then yeah, that should be all right. That should be all right. We can go this way, and this one was stolen from here. Yep, because now low becomes high. Yes. This obviously does not need to go in a weird line. This can just go like this. And the same goes for this one. Let's look how. Let's find how this looks. Absolutely disgusting. Dang it. Maybe just for the sake of symmetry, I make this 4 as well. So we do have a double center. And we can do the same trick here. But then we place them here. Yeah, maybe that's better. It would certainly look better. This is no bueno. No bueno. Okay, so that means the following. We cut this again. Put it over there. These ones obviously no longer needed. I am going to keep the undergrounds though, because those might come in handy, because we eventually need to sideload and sideload this, side feed this, and straight on feed the other one. We need to cut a little bit too much here, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? I can do this. Place this here. Just get rid of this. And then that's saved. Whoa. One too many. Yes, perfect. This one's all right. Yeah, this one we're not going to change. This one we are going to change, and we're going to do the same tricky trick that we did with the other one. And that is to do the following. We X this. We go 1. No, hang on. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Does that line up? That does line up. Okay. We get an exit right here. The one that needs to switch over is this one. So we flip that over. Yeah, so we can combine that. Then we add it here as well. All right, good, good, good. That means what? That means what? That means we have a centralized output here, which then connects there. This one goes here. All right, these two combine, and this combines here. Yeah, and then this dies. Yeah. Oh wait, why am I walking down here? I could just do this. We need to keep one gap room, like so. We cut off the. Technically, this is the lower one. We'll see how that works. And then we clean this junk up because we need the room. Now, I was thinking the following. Why is this here, by the way? Go away. Go away. I don't want you anyway. Remove and remove. What were you doing? Ah, that one's neat. That one's handy to have. I was thinking, because we've got so much iron coming in and we're using so incredibly little iron of it, maybe we can produce the steel here on site. It would reduce the amount of steel that we need to use anyway. Isn't it funny? This one doesn't line up either. Shoot sticks. That is an easy fix, by the way. Blibbity bloop. We go back to this one. Stick that one in there. Go back to this one and line it up. This is lined up, yes? Yes, it is. Okay. And now we can centralize. Oops, let me check. These two are lined up. We need to obviously make room for this. We need to obviously make room for that. So we are going to do 1, 2. Interesting. I'm going to guesstimate this, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll freely admit. So 1, 2, 3. Did I aim that? Oh, I aimed it nice. I aimed it nice. All right. That is very nice indeed. I could aim it one more in, but I'll do that once I've actually got everything in place, because that makes it a little bit easier to aim stuff with. 4, 2, whatever. Okay, and this one obviously then takes the upper finger. That, what? Oh, dang it. It always happens. That one and that one. Whoops. Okay. Looks cleaner. Looks much, much cleaner. Looks absolutely much cleaner. Now, is it central? It should be centralized upon this as well, because we have centralized it upon the center of the... I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right? Whoops. There we go. Yeah, that looks much nicer. So I thought the extra iron that we don't use here, we could use to make steel. But if I look at our steel production line, so we need 6 inputs of steel, right? That's a given, right? Because we've got these 6 belts here. If we look at our blueprint for steel production, I'm just going to place that down. Hold on. Let me zoom out, because otherwise I can't do anything right now. So I'm going to guesstimate, you know, it's not going to stay here, so it's fine. What amount of belts are we getting out of this thing? 1, Oh, actually 8. But that's with 48 belts, right? Now we're using 8 belts, so we are only left. This is interesting. We're only left with 40 belts. I see that I have a interesting issue with my blueprint, by the way. Oops. You know what? I'm not going to change that because this is temporary anyway. Just need to remember it when I actually start to place the steel down. So, because we've got 8 belts less... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that equate to? So we got 4 outputs less. We got these 4 less. So we still are left with 6 and leftovers. Now, the real problem that I have with this, the only real problem that I have with this, is how in the heavens am I going to build this smelting area here? So what I could choose to do is have the 40 belts that are left over here, not have a train station here, but have this smelting area here and just go out and in, right? That would be the ideal, I would almost say. Yes, it is a little bit shorter, but it's not that much shorter that I can stick it in here. Not even close. You know what? Up until this point. And, you know, don't look at the width because there's too many belts in here. I need to zoom out. Thank you. Right. So even if we stick it right up to this, which we can't because we need to have 40 belts of output, yeah, that's not going to work. That's never going to work. Okay, so that's unfortunate. However, I could indeed choose to do the following. Remove the train station. Again, everything is not in the right position. Remove this smelting area and get these belts attached to this. 40 belts go down, 20 go in here, 20 go in here. And we get a little bit out and we can push that back in. It saves me a lot of headache in... Actually, let me get my concept, because if the next thing that we're going to build is steel anyway, then I'm not going to be bothered. This is my concept for yellow. So we were... Oh, shoot. Alright, fine. The next thing we're going to build is steel anyway, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Because we're now working on the red engines, and the next thing, the only thing left to do is steel. So, but I still want to utilize those 40 belts because it seems. Well, there is one other thing I can do. And that is to reduce the size of this smelting area to just the belts that we need, right? We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, like this size. Bring them closer together, obviously, so we have them right next to each other. And just erase the rest. So this train station has way less trains that are needed. In fact, we only need 2 train stations then. And not even that. Oops, I'm erasing stuff. And not even that. But, to be honest, looking at it from the top, like this, having a tiny speck of smelters here, where all the other ones are giant. Well, we kind of do have that with the chemical plants as well, don't we? So we either do a full smelting, get those in here. So we utilize this one for that, specifically for that, and the rest, we get a little gap here because, you know, they're not all touching. Wait, where did I put my last exit, by the way? Is that here? Did I even build an exit for green? Oh no. Did I, in all my enthusiasm, forget to build an exit for green? Well now, isn't that hilarious? Hold on. Hold on. Well, this is 20 apart. Are they all 20 apart? No, this is 10 apart. Okay. This is 20. Where am I, by the way? Seriously, I don't know. This is what? This is red. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. This is red. I hope you forgot to build the exit for green. I don't. Why would you hope that? That's not very nice. Yeah, because we had the exit here. And we didn't do that because we'd have to go through this tiny gap and it would be shit. So we decided, well, we can do one more, but now we have this. We have the same problem, only one down, and this is gonna... Yeah, that's fun. More game time, more videos. Ah, okay. I see, thank you. That's kind of true, I guess. So what I'm forced to do then... Dang it. Is I'm forced to do this to make an exit here. Rather here. Yeah. Between this and the rest of the steel, which is going to be a lot. This is already like 13, 14, 15 train stations on one exit. You bet your ass we're going to have stoppages. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. As long as I light it perfectly, it should not cause any trouble. I hope. All right. All right. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what? I'm going to do the tiny one just for this one. And this will be a full-blown famous last words as Andrew. Yes, indeed. I that might be true. That might be true. I'm not going to deny that. Because I have no idea if any of this is going to work, right? This is all designed without ever, you know, parts of it are tested, but most of it isn't, let's be honest. What is this? Wait, there's actual track here. All right, cool. Oh, wait, I know why that track was there. Shoot, that was actually planned as the exit. That was my exit line. Ha, 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 ha. I'm smart. Okay. Or it's just something I didn't remove earlier. Either way, it's fine. So I am going to think about this. We take 8 off of here, 40 go down. Or we make it tiny, and this becomes a full-fledged smelting area. Which then we take 6 and go in here, and the rest goes on. Well, that's actually a good point. We would reduce our total belt number of steel by 2. which... Yep. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Okay, so decision has been made. I know it's taken a little bit of time, but sorry for that. But this will become... I didn't know if it was in the right spot, so I deleted it all just to make sure that I can get it in the right spot a little later on. Plus, the exit's going to be over here now. This is just going to be a smelter for these things. So that means we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and this all gets cut. Actually, shouldn't I be doing this from this side? Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna make this 2 size right now. I don't wanna. I wanna leave the outside of this, just to have the horizontal lineup. Or the vertical lineup, I should say. Done. No, the horizontal. I'm not sure. This gets killed up to 1, 2, 4. Up to here. This should be 8 now. Wait. Which one is the right one? That's the input. That's the output. So we can go up to here. Yeah. Okay, we have the output here, which is good. Then we X this, line that up with... actually, we can take... Yeah. We can take all of this, including the belts. Oh, hang on, I did not kill the belts out here. I did not kill the belts out here, which I should have done. So I'm going to do that right now, up to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to here. So everything here is dead. And we'll remove that in a moment. We start from down here. Now, we only need this. Yes. We go up here and we only need this. Yes, we line this up with this one. Very nice, very nice. That is weird, by the way. Why was this? Huh. That is Lestrange. I will make sure that we're still centered upon our train station by taking the... Oh, shoot fiddlesticks. This one was the center one. We do this. And we walk this way. We're not even close to being centered. What in the hell? Is my smelting area just... Have I been... Oh no. Oh no. I have it right here. Wait. Have I been placing the wrong smelting area? That would be horrible. Or did I just make a copying mistake? I could have just made a copying mistake, I suppose. It looks centered. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. That was not where I was placing it. Hang on. Yeah, not even... Well... Oh, golly. Is this correct? Oh my god. I think everything's broken. I severely dislike life right now. No, still don't need to go there. Place this... What do you mean, no? Don't need to go there. Place this down. Whatever. This one. This one's lined up, so it has to be a copy error of mine in here. Oh, I need to erase what I just put down, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So it has to be a copy error here. So let's work the other way around. Otherwise, I'm going to make myself completely insane. Lower half of this train track is what we're aiming to have the lower half of this thing go for. So there. Ooh, I need to move that out a little bit here. So that's the lower half. If we cut this again without the outside, there we go, and we aim for this, I have no idea why I was doing things differently before, because this looks a lot better now and everything lines up. Yeah, it was a copy error of mine. It was a copy error of mine. Don't worry about it. Life is wonderful. That one's not supposed to be there and that one's not supposed to be there. Good. Okay, so we've got these 4 inputs. We've got these 4 inputs. And we've got these outputs. However, outputs. Yes, that's what I need to do next. These ones get to go and these ones get to go. Good. Now we bring it all closer together. So we make some room for ourselves. Whoosh, like this. We cut this. Yeah, we have a lineup now. We know we're still correct because we can line up these ones. And we can go up, 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 there. Perfect. Almost. There we go. And shoot. And there we go. And there's like 14 million holes in this thing. This one's supposed to go there, so this one's supposed to go there. No, actually the rest seems alright. The rest seems alright. This is a bit long now. And I'm missing one over here. Yeah. Oh, and I'm missing one over... Oops. There? Oh, no. That will never do. We need to have one with... yeah. Yeah, I missed most of Factorio. Hopefully I can catch the end result at least. I hope so too, Mr. Ash. I hope so too. And welcome, by the way. I don't see any more errors. Yep, I do. Bibbidi boop. This one combines there. This is just an input then. Yes, good. Now we do this side. We cut some stuff out because we don't need it. We still have something to line up to. Actually, we can cut most of this out, can't we? Like this? Yeah. Then we cut. We line up the outputs because we know that we're good then. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the tiniest smelter I've built in this entire thing, I think. But you know what? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. If I take you away and take you away, can I just centralize this? Nice. Nice. It is still lined up with the rest of the smelters, so that's good. Obviously, I need to change the the massive amounts of input belts to tiny amounts. Quaint indeed, quaint indeed. And then we go from this thing to that thing, and everything is dandy. All right. Well, what are you waiting for? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I actually need. The rest can die. Wait a minute. Never mind. This one goes to the one I love. Is this correct? Yes. And then we just need to stay 4 out of the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or rather, it's the entry, but you know what I mean. And we can shift this one backwards. So if we cut this like so, we just, oh, we should have cut a little bit more. Hang on. Ah, wrong button. Right up to there. We can just do this, right? No, it needs to be all the way here. Oh, and it needs to move up, doesn't it? Yeah. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. It needs to be over here, but we've got water in the way, which is kind of annoying. There, it needs to be here. All right, well, whatever that's going to be, it's fine with me. I am going to... You know what? I'll use this as a measuring stick, which is fine. That's not rotate. That's still not rotate. Thank you. That's the one. It's already balanced because of the train station itself, so I don't need to worry about that. And then this corner goes over here. And then this, we get to copy. Flip it. Oh, I need to remove stuff first. Whoosh. Thank you. Flip it over. Zoom out, otherwise I can't see. This gets to go underground belt. There. Perfect. It's ridiculous how tiny this is. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it because this was the best decision I could make. Okay, so now we've got 8 of these belts going out. So 3... Am I going to combine those? I am going to combine those, aren't I? Because that just looks nicer. Yeah. Yep. So we're going to centralize that upon this. That's one. That's 2. Hold on, that's incorrect. Like so. And we can just copy that and flip it over. Again, one of the best mods ever. Okay, and when we can do, because we chose to do symmetry, we always choose to do symmetry, we can do the same here. And that means, in the end, we have nice input lines going into this. All the way here. Am I going to leave a gap? No, I've never left a gap. So why would I do that now? La-dee-dee, there we go. And, wow. I was never one to paint in between lines. Nice copy. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Copy this. There. Zoom out. Flip it over, and that should just line up that way. Genius! Even if I do say so myself. If we look at the map, I mean, it's thin as flipst. Fixed, yes. It's thin as hell, obviously. Because this is just a tiny factory compared to what we are usually are used to building, but I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. This needs a lot of cleanup, by the way. I see lots of junk in between these builds. But this is all design. This is not proper placement. That will come at a later date. Okay. We've got our smelting. Obviously, too many train stations here, but that will be fixed when we place it. Again, it's all design phase, not actual placement. That needs a lot. I mean, look at these holes. There's a lot of fixing that needs to be done anyway. So, we've got a train station, we've got a smelting area. We've got enough smelting to go into these things, which then produce way more than we need for the yellow engines, which then produce way more than we need for the red engines, which then produce way more than we need for the rest of the factory. So, knowing that, knowing that, we can actually... By the way, yay, red engines are done. Last part of the last part. Well, if you don't count white signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. But once this science thingy is done, we can actually get to decide... Oh, no. We can actually get to decide... where the proper placement is going to be and actually start to build stuff. Isn't that amazing? We're so close. We're so close. All right. After only 100 episodes or so. I mean, it was worth it, right? I don't know. All right. We need steel. I need to zoom out because I can't see where any... All right, there we go. Oh, I forgot to do the line thingy. Sorry. Ooh. This one is here. Whoosh, that's our aiming point. Let's wait for the save. TFFT? I'm going to have to puzzle on that one. I can get this. Thank fuck for that. Really? Alright. Enough of that. So this is our exit line. Or this will be our exit line. Nice and centralized. Here we go. La-da-da, la-da-da. It's going to take another 100 episodes at least to build everything. Probably. With all the problems we might run into. I don't know how long this needs to be, so I'm just going to go like this. We are well beyond where we need to be, so we know where the undergrounds need to be. Okay! Alright. Ow. Sorry. Okay. First steel smelter is down. Now the real question is, only 100? I don't know. It would take that long if you spawned it all in. We'll see. We'll see. We're definitely not cheating the real thing. We're building every brick of it. So, steel. What's the amount that I need? Okay, that is a lot less than... Wait, am I still on the right settings? Yeah, expensive mode. Okay. I need only 10 belts. I only need 10 belts. Shoop, shidua, shwoop. Wait, what? Wait, this can't be right. This cannot be right. It claims that I only need 1.5 belts for the engine unit, so inputting 6 is maybe overkill. Okay, well, in that case, it does actually make sense because the pipes also are only 1.4 technically. So, yeah, it does make sense. It weirdly does make sense that it's not that much. What else do we need steel for, though? I forgot. I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, this changes my opinion on what we just did. Because if I only need... Let me check once more. 10.3. So let's say 12 belts. 12 belts of stuff. And theoretically, I only need 1 belt. Well, let's say 2. 2 belts over here. I can utilize the other 10 for the flying robot frames. But that also means if I were to utilize a normal smelting area here and do what I said I was going to do, have this smelting area here. Let me think about this. Because this outputs 8 belts. I'm not sure if it's full belts. But if I do 2 of these, I have 16 belts. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Then again, these are only 2 stations. And just to have an exit just through those 2 stations seems ridiculous. I can just add them to the exit, the total exit, which then gets us from 13, 14, 15 to 17 train stations with 1 exit, which is kind of... your whole industry is overkill. It's true. Mr. Riptide, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Hold on. Someone's trying to break into my house. Just a second. No, I will not kill them, because actually it was somebody with a key and it was my mother. She was actually returning my hack the PC. No. I had actually forgotten my jacket yesterday. It was a nice day out yesterday, and I'd forgotten my jacket at my mom's place, and she very kindly came by to return it to me. So, no, I will not do any harm. I will not do any harm. All right. Right. So, I think I'm not... Any excuse to get out of the house, for sure. I'm going to do the following. I'm not going to have this exit here. I'm not going to have this exit here. I am, however, leaving that bit because we're moving this up. I think a lot of us are there at the moment. Yeah. Wait, I lost track. Is this set up for purple science or yellow? No, purple science was like 14 episodes ago. We're on yellow. We're nearly done with yellow, actually. It's all right, Mr. Ash. It's all right. I will say that yellow science went a lot faster than I anticipated it would go. I really thought this would take a lot longer because of the because of some of the difficulties that yellow science. It means the smallest Factorio factory on Twitch will be done soon. Yeah, sure. It would be so nice to get back to the real map. I totally agree. I mean, I like this designing stuff. I really do, by the way. I really like this designing stuff. But I also like to see robots flying and stuff being built and all that jazz, so... And to actually see stuff moving. And finally be able to use some of that good old vol. Yes, indeed. So I'm just going to build 2 of these. We've got 16 outs then, of which we can use 6 here and 10 somewhere else. So I'm not even gonna make this into a bigger deal than it has to be. Hang on, do I not have? Yeah, I have a 10 one here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfection, I say. Right, let's stick the last one in. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm sticking... Oh, hang on. The last one, guys. It's the last one. Well, the last train station, at least. And then we can start, well, we've got some designing still left to do. Not a lot, but some. Come on. There we go. Take this out. Alright. So this is the... Whoa. Let's get rid of some trees here, shall we? Is it this one? Yes. Nice. Okay. Space science. Go away. Unfollow right now. Go away. Space science. Oh, are you talking about white science? Oh, phew. No, okay. Stay. You can stay. You can stay. Yes. I thought you were talking about that useless mod space science or space. Oh, wait, that was SpaceX, wasn't it? That was so pointless. I did not, I did not see the point of that at all. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to be that rude. So the mod of SpaceX, yes. Sorry about that. That was a complete anticlimax. It was indeed. It was indeed. Now, we've got all our intermediates built for yellow. Yeah, we've got all our intermediate builds. The point, I also think this was a lot faster to build because we already had designed things like the green chip factory, things like the red chip factory, things like the chemical plant setups, which took a lot of time to design the first time, but now we can just copy and reuse. So I think that helped with speed as well. Now, getting back to our concept, we've got all our second tier stuff made. Our first tier stuff made. We now need to get to our second tier stuff. So, blue chips, low density structures, filters, and something that I haven't defined yet. Shoot, that is the flying robot frames. All right. I guess we'll start with the blue chips, right? Well, I have to put the signs somewhere. True, true, true. Well, we'll figure out the placement once we're actually done. We'll start now with blue chips. I'm going to leave this thing here because, it's just easy to have. What is my... Where do I start to build? Now, I have some room in here. It all depends on how big everything is going to be, which is actually kind of interesting. If I can utilize this as the not real center to build everything, I can make it a little bit more compact than I thought I could. It all depends on how big everything is. So let's start at the very beginning, which is always, like it's been said before, a very good place to start. And that is, well, not with a box, weirdly enough, but with a factory. There we go. With a blue chip factory, which needs green, red, and sulfuric acid. So we need to design something that... There's lots of green, right? Yeah. Lots and lots of green. So what did I design for this for my starter factory? Did I do something smart over there, or did I just plunk something down that works? And do I even have a blueprint out of it? I do not. Cool. All right. So let's go over here. This one. And my radars are off, so amazing. I have no idea how I did this. So it looks like what I did was... I can't tell. Well, this one stripe is one belt. Okay, so this looks like 2 green belts in for 4 of these. And I get 2 belts out. So, yeah, out of 8. And I need how many belts? Let me check. 4. So there's another weird discrepancy. I say I need 1, 2... Oh, but this probably... never mind. These are not fully stuffed belts. These are just trickles of stuff. Okay, so I actually need to test build the snot out of this. Trickles of stuff.
Whoa! What just happened?
Okay, so I actually need to test build...
Shush!
I just unmuted my stream. Sorry about that. Okay, so all of a sudden I'm no longer near humming machines and everything's real quiet like. Okay, so... Aha. But I am a man who pays attention. I cannot hear you. I hope that's untrue. That is not untrue. Actually, that is not untrue. What the hell happened? Can you not hear me? Yeah, it is time, Andrew. I can hear you. Okay, so maybe somebody else muted himself. Okay, I can hear you. Okay, good. So, yes, as I was trying to say, before I was so rudely interrupted, I am someone who pays attention always at the time because I've never gone over time, and I see that I've run out of time today. For those of you live on Twitch, stick around. We're going to do some, if you want, we're going to do some Command & Conquer 3, which is really awesome, and at least I think so. And for the YouTubes, I'm going to end this episode right here, right now, and I'm going to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Comments down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.